The contributions of the James Webb Space Telescope in the discovery, study and analysis of interstellar interlopers. Welcome to this new documentary. If it is the first time, I introduce myself. I am the Engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I appreciate you decide to see this educational content. With all the details regarding the mysterious interstellar intruders, the most recent discoveries of the James Webb and the puzzles of these very little known objects. From an engineer's perspective. Let's start. An interstellar intruder is an object located in outer space that is not gravitationally conditioned to a star or sun, since it can move or gravitate between stars, hence the name interstellar. That they are intrusive objects because they appear in trajectories where they are not supposed to be. Very recently, in the last 5 years, interstellar intruders were discovered in our solar system from distant places in the universe. The first two known interstellar intruders are Oumuamua seen in 2017 and Borisov in 2018, which are the first known interstellar visitors. Borisov is similar to an ordinary comet, but Oumuamua is very elongated and seems to be driven by a non-gravitational force, despite showing no gas emission, which has led scientists to propose various theories about its nature. Until now, scientists have only had a limited ability to study these objects once discovered, but all that is about to change with NASA's James Webb Space Telescope, with which multiple scientific investigations suggest that dozens of interstellar objects will be discovered. Let's see the contributions of the James Webb Telescope to the discovery, study and understanding of interstellar intruders. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. Very little is known about these interstellar interlopers. The James Webb Space Telescope is the world's premier space science observatory. Webb will solve mysteries in our solar system, look beyond distant worlds around other stars, and explore the mysterious structures and origins of our universe and our place in it. Webb is an international program led by the United States Space Agency, NASA with its partners, ESA, European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. The high sensitivity and supreme power of the James Webb Space Telescope offers an unprecedented opportunity to discover stellar interlopers in the important infrared wavelength ranges in which this new telescope operates. Much more, starting from the scientific estimates that establish that there are trillions and trillions of interstellar objects buzzing around the galaxy. To date, no interstellar objects have been observed in this region of the infrared that the James Webb operates, opening many opportunities for the discovery, observation and study of this type of objects. Well, with the technology of the Webb, the telescope's near-infrared spectrograph can be used to analyze the chemical fingerprints of the gases released by the interstellar intruder as the ice that may be present is vaporized by the heat of our Sun. Additionally, Webb's mid-infrared instrument will be able to observe any dust the object is producing, small, microscopic particles, larger grains, and even pebbles that can rise from the surface and surround the object. In addition to detecting the emission of individual gases, this allows the team to detect specific molecules such as water, methanol, formaldehyde, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and methane, which are key indicators to know if the stellar intruder is driven by some type of combustion. Since its current stage of adjustment and configuration, the James Webb has demonstrated its power and makes relevant discoveries like this one of two galaxies close to the collision recorded on March 16, 2022, in its first scientific image of stars and galaxies and even of its collision. An image taken during the telescope's alignment evaluation procedure, where the James Webb also took another selfie in space. The near-infrared camera instrument made the overall image. That is why the red color is dominant in contrast. The telescope was trying to focus on the brightest star in the center of the perspective, but the incredible sensitivity of James Webb's optics made it possible to detect many galaxies and stars, some of them probably about to collide. For now, Webb is still in the calibration phase, but the first scientific results are already available. All this capacity of the James Webb will be applied to investigate the chemical composition of interstellar intruders and discover much more about their nature, where they come from, how they were made and what they can tell us on the conditions present in their systems of origin. Astronomers constantly monitor various sources of information ranging from amateur observers to professional observatories in the hope of finding the next interstellar intruder. When the next such object is first detected, scientists won't immediately be sure if it is an interstellar object. They will need additional observations over a period of days, weeks, or even months to confirm this, depending on their brightness. Once they have confirmation that the object is coming from outside the solar system based on its hyperbolic orbit, and they are sure that the object is not coming from the far reaches of our own solar system or the Oort cloud, they can calculate the trajectory of the object across the sky. If that path intersects with the field of view of the James Webb Telescope, observations can be made. This Hubble Space Telescope images of interstellar interloper Borisov, the first lone comet observed, a comet from interstellar space that is not gravitationally bound to a star. Borisov closely resembles traditional comets found within our solar system, which sublimate ices and expel dust as the sun heats them. The wandering comet provided invaluable clues about the chemical composition, structure, and dust characteristics of the planetary building blocks, presumably forged in an alien star system. It is rapidly moving away from our Sun and will eventually return to interstellar space, never to return. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the Engineer Hiddekel Morrison and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.